Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Empty chat. Okay, today is Saturday, so you are free to ask me personal questions, pet questions, political, whatever you have is okay. And this weekend is a long weekend. So Monday, I will not be doing the evening session. I will do the midday session because there is always a ton to talk about when it comes to politics and the like. Hi, Roland Conditioner, love Taro. Yeah, it's an empty chat. I look to my left where it has the number of people watching. It says 11. And thank you to those who hit the like button. I appreciate it because it helps me a lot. Believe it or not, according to, it seems like now the like button carries a lot of weight as far as the algorithm and how long they keep showing the videos to people, and I get more views. So please, friends, if you don't mind, hit the like button. Hadi, Naomi, Charlie C. Sage, Terry Richardson, Teresa Hadarian, Bridget York. All right. I'll go to Diddy in a minute. I don't remember. Let me see if I still have it on my, I think I have it on my screen. It's talking about, okay, it's on Ross and the website Raw Story has an article that reads, hundreds of Catholic bishops ramp up holy war against Trump administration, according to report based on this. And you're in trouble when the church is getting on your case. And I'm sure, and to a degree, I think I know why. It's because of the way they're treating immigrants and also turning the country into a dictatorship. Well, basically, what Trump is doing, And, but you have a problem once you have the church. And once the Catholic Church starts doing this, there is a very high probability for the other churches to start looking at things, and I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them, if not the biggest churches, are going to take a stand. Hi, Julian. So it's a problem. It feels like it's going to, and to a degree, I feel it's going to be a problem for Trump. That's my prediction. And the other thing is, Trump he gave, this is so dumb. He gave it, when you graduation talk, okay, and at West Point, what a failure, you guys. The guy was talking about accusing Obama of stealing state secrets, projection. That's what he's been doing, okay. He's talking about trophy wives. What do they care about your trophy wife, your friend's trophy wife? It's unbelievable. And he was talking about something else. America first, yeah. America first with no friends and doing stupid things. Unbelievable. And according to CNN, I was watching a little while ago, there is an article on CNN, on the CNN website, that said he didn't get the usual response presidents get when they go and give their speech, graduation speech at West Point. So it wasn't well received. In any event, that was the second thing. And as we know, he's attacking Harvard again, and intuitively I feel he can't win that fight. The only way, I mean, I believe I've said it yesterday or the day before yesterday on my other channel, and it seems like people are beginning to talk about it. Oh, and today I posted an article on my other channel. I was talking about that yesterday, and after I was done, I'm like, oh my God, was I too negative? But I had to report and tell you guys what I am getting intuitively. To my surprise, today, there's an article. I don't remember where I got the article, but it's on my, I posted it on my other channel, okay? Even journalists are beginning to realize right now what they heard me. But I'm only kidding, that they don't need me because they are in the situation. But what I predicted, I told you guys, I felt yesterday, all those things that Trump is doing, I would be shocked if, because he's taking our freedoms away. He's starting by basically treating the way he wants to treat the rest of us. He's testing them on immigrants right now. And I don't know how many of you have heard the past couple of days, they have arrested American citizens, and when they show proof of their citizenship, I tell them they're lying, they're not true, it's not true. And they are harassing people traveling into the country. It's crazy. It's like, but the point I'm trying to make is Trump is doing so many negative things. I didn't read the entire article. When I read, I don't know if any of you saw it, what I posted on the other channel. Okay, let's see. Let's see if anybody. Oh. Let's see. Somebody posted something that Harvard rejected Barron 3 years ago or something. Charlie C. Sage. Oh, I didn't know that. No wonder he hates those schools. Well, the guy doesn't, so many people get rejected. Well, too bad, But I feel it's a matter of time, like I was saying yesterday, for something to go south. And, this is the wrong country for Trump, and I've said this since last year. He's taking all our rights away. He wants to be the center of power. He doesn't know how to treat people. Even Papadoc had a bit of decency. He knew he wanted to stay in power. He did nasty things to people. But the way Trump wants to dictate is he wants to be law, judge, how do you say that again? Judge and executioner. He doesn't care. If he wakes up today, and what he thinks about today can be completely different tomorrow, just like the way he's doing with the tariff thing. All of a sudden, that's connected to that situation he had on Thursday night. I am sure people who were at that dinner had an idea that he was going to tank the stock market and to create opportunities for those guys to make money, But, he is helping his buddies make money and reaching themselves. That's what I feel. That is part of this whole situation. But I was talking to a little while ago in my other stream that a lot of people in this administration go to prison. And I hope he doesn't get too confident, because he's going to slip up. This can't end well for him and the people around him right now. Maria Elena says, will I have an issue with the IRS? Unknown why I got a letter. I'm not self-employed. Once you prove you're not self-employed, all you have to do, Maria Elena, no, you won't have a problem. You never know. And mostly they're short staff right now, anything can happen. But if you were self-employed, you have to, the 1099, they probably ask you, but that's easy to prove. Nah, they'll just, if there is anything, they'll find you and make a deal with you on how you go about paying. I made a mistake some 10 years ago. That's what they did to me. I mean, because I didn't have money at that time. I couldn't pay $400, $500 at the time to get my taxes done. No, it wasn't that much. It was probably $250 or somewhere around there. So I did it myself, and I messed up. Ooh. So they just charge me. They don't care. They'll charge you, and we make a deal. You pay every month, whatever you can. But what I am getting is, I feel you're going to be okay. I wouldn't worry. I know it's scary. Summer Virgo 81 says there are a lot of Catholics around the world, so it is a problem. Oh yes, those bishops, they say over 100, and I'm sure it's going to grow. I wonder, I didn't read the article. I'm wondering if it's 100 bishops in this country. I don't know how many bishops we have. Sophia TC says, Emilio, do you think Trump will be impeached or resign? Trump will never resign. It seems like it'd be hard to get these crazy men out. Will Republicans say enough is enough? Well, I've been talking about this. I feel there are 3 ways that Trump will get out. Okay, and he's inciting violence right now as we speak. Okay, the first way I feel, Congress, Republicans don't get along, and they break in 3 different factions, and one faction vote with Democrats and get rid of him. That's one way. Because I feel that's something that's happening it's been happening. There are different factions in the Republican, I forget how you call that. But anyway, the Republicans, among Republicans, they 3 different major factions. There are sub-fractions, but there are 3. I'm getting intuitively. So that's one way I feel Trump may get impeached. But the way things are going right now, it feels like to me it's going to be mostly the way Trump is going about inciting violence with the Supreme Court are falling in line, but the Supreme Court is watching the mood of our mood, the people. Okay, Trump is going to do something. He's going to slip up, do something stupid that's going to drive people crazy. People take to the streets, and violence will ensue. And not that much, because Americans are not going to tolerate, a lot of violence on the streets. And I feel that's another way to that the Supreme Court and combination of people demanding that Trump be booted out of office, then Republicans, that would motivate Republicans to basically take action. Because they would have done it right now. They are too afraid of Trump because of violence, threat of violence, threats to their families. And we see how they fall in line. If you look at the budget, the way they are going about doing the budget, okay? Some of them will come out and say, well, I'm not going to vote for it. And then all of a sudden, they change their mind. So, and that's another thing I feel Americans should start demanding. Who is making those threats? And demand that something be done about it. The people who are making those threats, as the people have to stand up to them, because this is no longer a democracy. It's mob rule. And these people, the authorities should go after them, But those things won't happen until we take to the streets. But yeah, and that's the second way. There was another way I feel. Well, the other way is bloody violence. Okay. I'm hoping the second way or the first way, Republicans breaking three apart and put together with Democrats and get him out of office. But I doubt that's what's going to happen because of the way Trump is going about doing things. Right now, I'm glad a lot of African Americans are not taking the bait, okay? The way he's treating us. Basically, he's trying to erase African Americans' contribution to this country, okay? And talking about DEI, I don't think a day has passed for him and people in his regime not insulting people of color. It's not only African American, but anyone of color, okay? So, but African Americans are not taking the bait. And I think it's a smart thing that they are doing, because everyone else has a stake in the fight. We all have something to lose. So, but yeah, not a day go by, Trump is not inciting violence, and that's what he wants, and that's what the article is talking about. He's inciting violence, and it's not going to be good for him. These people have no idea. They've had such a great life, They don't understand it's easy to start an uprising or whatever they want to call it. Putting it out is a problem. And this country is awash in weapons. That's the other scary part. Okay? But let's keep our fingers crossed. The Supreme Court will, in collaboration with us, the people, peacefully protesting and demand his removal. But yes, I was surprised when I saw the article about Trump inciting violence, and I was talking about it yesterday, and I saw it was published earlier today. I don't remember which, but I posted it when I saw it. Kerr the Lion says, I have a small question if you have a moment. Do you see any of the poetry I submitted to journals getting accepted anytime this spring or summer? Let me see. I don't know if it's going to be this spring or summer, but I feel some will get published. I don't know how that works. That's a tough. you got a lot of challenges, but yeah, there is potential for, to get published in the newspapers. Okay, good luck. But it's a challenge. Oh my God. Wow. Patty D'Agostino says, I was, recently laid off with a 12-week severance. New York unemployment has to make a decision if I can collect unemployment or not. I can collect, but I might have to wait until, chances are that's what's going to happen. They may make you wait till the 12 weeks. I vaguely remember something. You will get it, but I can, I tell you guys all the time, I can confuse time. Getting it is not a problem, it's when you get it. But I would be surprised if they give it to you before. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. And my son moved this summer to one of the home less expensive to rent. Oh yeah, I feel he can. But it's probably towards the end of the year, feels like to me. Okay. You know something? Talking about the Diddy trial, a lot of people are saying Diddy can get away. He may not get convicted. My friends, miracles, do happen. And the reason why they are saying this is because a lot of people are saying the prosecution hasn't proved, they haven't, proved that RICO took place, And I hit the keyboard. I hope. Okay, everything is okay. Let me take a look at my video feed. Yeah, I'm still fine. Yes. This trial is supposed to last how many weeks? 8 weeks or something, and this is only the second week. And yesterday, or since the day before yesterday, they've been slow with building up and to showing how Diddy used his company to have people commit crime for him. For example, Kid Cudi, somebody torched his Porsche. Diddy was, and some other people who worked for him was in Kid Cudi's house. They broke into Kid Cudi's house or something to that effect. They locked his door into his bathroom and they opened his presents and stuff because Diddy thought Kid Cudi was dating Cassie. And other crimes. His employees or people, his executive and people who were working for him, they were all part. His orders, okay, and a lot of them have immunity. The thing is, there is going to be a surprise. And this whole thing, it feels like to me. But a lot of people who think that Diddy is going to get away with this, I don't think so. They're dreaming, because Diddy is being prosecuted by the best government agency in the country. Southern something of New York. You guys know what I'm talking about. Southern District of New York. Yikes. These guys, they know their stuff. They're not stupid. They know what RICO is all about. They know how to lay it on how to make a case and make sure Diddy goes away for life. And I think he was crazy for not taking the deal. And my friends, a lot of people don't understand. I've been focusing on the jury, okay? I think they had the right idea, the prosecutors, that is. They put everything in front, everything Diddy has done. And it is so disgusting. And I said that yesterday. The jurors right now, what it feels like to me, they heard everything that Cassie had to say. And then they're looking for other people to reinforce what she said. And also when it comes to the racketeering, how the prosecution is going to connect all those dots. And intuitively, I feel the prosecution is going to be able to do that. And they started doing it yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I was watching Don Lemon. There is a lady, she did an amazing job. I watched it earlier this morning because what I've been doing is, in fact, she confirmed some of the stuff that I have been saying up till yesterday about the jury and how the whole case is unfolding, okay? If any of you are interested in looking at Don Lemon's channel on YouTube, okay, I'm looking, it says, one second, I'm looking for it. Okay, There is an article that has that lady. She is from Extra, that entertainment show. Okay, her name is Mona, M-O-N-A, Kosar, K-O-S-A-R, and she's always on. She's also on TikTok. Okay. I mean, I think I'm not a lawyer. It seems like she's a lawyer. Okay, I don't remember Don said anything about that. But she confirmed a lot of the things. I've not been there, but she's been in court every day. You know, if you listen to that lady, she confirmed a lot of things that I have been saying to you guys intuitively. Well, not in this channel, in my other channel. Yes, I don't see how. Like I said, maybe God will come down from heaven and do something for Diddy. I don't see how he's gonna get away with this. Yeah, it is. Okay. Julian says, my unemployment was exhausted. I need a job fast. Got my last check last week. Oh my God. Still nothing, Julian? It's very tough out there now because of the genius we have in the White House. But I feel like saying, hang in. You don't have an interview soon or next week? Julian, can you please let me know there is something about an interview here? Mariel says, Milo, I recently went to the hospital by ambulance. I'm sorry. Oh, I feel, I mean, I'm not a doctor, Mariel. What I feel like saying to you is continue working with the doctors, but it might have been a stroke. So hopefully, because the minute I read your stuff, that's what it felt like to me. Maria, could you please call me? I have to find my, I don't know if you guys have my YouTube number. I always have to, I got it. Okay, but I feel you're gonna be okay, but work with the doctors in case you can't call, because some people are in Europe, they can't call. Okay. Julian, there is something about an interview here. Do you have an interview? Oh, okay, one of my old job in another. Okay, good. Go for it. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna get a job. I don't know which one. Julie is asking, Amilu is my fat black cat, basically happy and healthy other than being fat. Well, you know, it's not good for the kitty, you know, all that weight. So you may have to put the kitty on too, because what I feel like saying, the joint, you know what I mean? But I'm not getting, your kitty is happy. I'm not getting anything to worry about, but just that, you know, if she's overweight, is it a boy or a girl? Make sure that kitty loses some weight, because it's not good for the joint. This morning I saw one of my stray cats. Oh my God, I'm gonna post a video maybe tomorrow. This cat is so smart, it's unbelievable. I haven't seen him because of the winter. I don't know where they go, but there is something on that side of the place. I don't know if they have a special place for them or something, but I didn't see him that often until this morning. He was resting by an apartment up the road there, and he saw me and he came And he laid down, you know, I was shocked. But he's such a, I mean, this guy is so smart. And he was asking me for food. I don't have food. I bought a whole bag of cat food and I gave it to one of the guys who work here, one of those support people, to feed them because, some people around here, you know, they get mad if the cats come around your place and stuff. I want to, I'm not ready to lose my apartment yet. So I'd stop feeding them myself. I bought food and gave it to one of the support people because he feeds them. But he doesn't live here. He lives elsewhere, so they won't go in. But he has places around here. He feeds them, so I don't feel too bad. Okay. But Marielle, yes, I feel you're going to be okay. You got to work with the doctor, and I'm just answering your question. Chances are it was a mild stroke. Okay. And then, eat food that will lower the chances of a repeat. I'm not saying that I'm seeing a repeat, but I'm just saying, okay? Maria Elena says, Milo, are you working on Monday? Unfortunately, no. But I'll be back next Friday. On Monday evening, I'm taking off. I think this is it, friends. Oh my God, the 30 minutes went by very fast. Hi, Haiku. All right. Let's see. All right. I think this is it. I'm sure there are questions and I don't see them. Hanifa says, Amilu, when do you think Pope Leo XIV comes to the States? Is it safe for him to come? Yeah. Nothing will happen to him. I don't think it's going to be, it feels like to me, probably during the winter, like September on. But he'll be here. Okay. Because right now, Artist says he thinks 2 to 3 years. It's possible, but I don't think so, Artist. You're probably right. But I feel, if he's coming, I don't feel it's right away. It may be, late during the winter. If, that's one of the possibilities. He may take a while because right now he's trying to find his footing. So let's see what happens. But you know better than I do because you follow those things. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me and for your support. I appreciate it. Please, everyone, leave me a like. That will help me a lot, a thumbs up, because from what I understand, it seems like the algorithm puts more weight on the thumbs up, okay? So I'll get more views. I'm gonna start pressing other people and helping me like that on the other channel because my views are way down and I'm not sure why, but hey, it happens. Having said that, if anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilo.com, or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good to talk. If you like the channel, like I said, please subscribe. Press the notification bell as well so you know when I'm online or when I post a video. Please give me a thumbs up. Like I said, it would help me a lot. Thank you, everyone. I will see you all on. I will be back on Monday midday. I'll be streaming on Monday midday only. I will see you all next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Till then, bye.